Lucy, thank you for joining us today as part of our videos for National Apprenticeship Week. Can you first of all introduce yourself and tell us about your role and your organisation?
Absolutely. My name is Lucy Hoddy. I'm Talent and Development Manager here at Caring Homes. My role focuses on supporting development of our people across our organisation, ensuring that we have the right access to meaningful training opportunities, that clear development pathway and the right support to progress within their careers in care.
Thank you. Before working with TEND, what challenges were you facing around your training, development and progression?
Yeah, so prior to working with TEND, one of our main challenges was learner engagement and that big enrolment piece. So having lots of people talking about apprenticeships, there was a lot of interest in development opportunities, but it was really difficult to maintain that momentum and ensure that the colleagues felt supported and motivated start to finish of their learning journeys.
Okay. And then what made you choose TEND as your training partner?
Their level of support is absolutely incredible throughout every stage. The team are always accessible. So if I needed to contact anybody, I just ring them and they pick up the phone. They're so responsive, genuinely invested in helping us and our learners succeed. Knowing that there's always somebody there at the end of the phone whenever we have a question has made a huge difference. They certainly feel like an extension of our L&D team, that's for sure.
Excellent. It's good to hear. And how has TEND's approach differed from any other providers that you've worked with?
I think it definitely links in with that piece about, working so closely with the development coaches. Genuinely feels like TEND are a part of us. We have shared focus, supporting learners, individuals, ensuring that they feel confident and guided fully throughout their journey, rather than delivering a program and then stepping back. They're there every single step of the way, start to finish.
It's great. Thank you. And then what impact have you seen on the apprentices since they've started their training?
This is the beautiful bit, isn't it? Because we've seen such a noticeable increase in confidence, that motivation, aspiration among learners, and they go off into their groups, their learner groups, and they're always talking about the apprenticeships. And many of our colleagues have developed those new skills, grown in self-belief, believing that they can, and it's being recognised in their own potential. So we've had such a positive impact, and that succession piece as well, with that wider career development, growing our own, talent for the future.
Okay. And then from that, have you seen any wider benefits for the organisation in terms of performance and retention capability?
We've had a huge amount of internal progression, which is wonderful. It's given people that clear pathway. Watching people move through the ranks as a result of completing those apprenticeships, investing in development has certainly helped us build capability from within. So that certainly strengthens our retention. It creates a culture where people can have a clear future for themselves and for the organisation.
Okay. And then why do you think that sector specialist training matters to care and healthcare?
So I've worked in health and social care for 17 years. So for me, care and healthcare are such a unique sector with real specific challenges. So things like responsibility, regulatory requirements, this sector specific training ensures that our learners have the relevant practical support which aligns with those real life scenarios that our staff face every single day. I feel that this makes training more meaningful, improves confidence, practice, ultimately leads to better outcomes for not only our staff, but also the people that we're supporting.
And thank you. And what would you say to another employer who was considering investing in apprenticeships or long-term development pathways?
I think certainly if we're talking about TEND, if you're looking for a provider that offers first class customer support, strong relationships, a genuine partnership every single step of the way, I would highly recommend TEND. Their approach makes apprenticeships feel incredibly manageable, but also supportive and truly impactful for both learners and the organisation.
It's amazing. Thank you very much, Lucy. Lucy, I understand that currently you're doing an apprenticeship with us. So do you want to tell us a little bit more around the course that you're doing and how that's going for you?
So I'm doing our level 7 leadership apprenticeship. It's so exciting. I've had a bit of a break in my own progression with apprenticeship. So it's been a few years since I've done one. However, I'm within that first 2 month stage of my journey and I'm loving every second of it. I had my first masterclass. It was engaging, really fun, and I've submitted my first assignment. I've gotten ahead, which is wonderful. So you have that ability to, if you've got the time and you can manage getting ahead with your assignments, you're able to do that. The platform, Apten, that we use to check our progress. Wonderfully easy to navigate. I'm really loving it. So much fun.
That's great. Thank you. And have you got any advice for anybody else who's wanting to start an apprenticeship?
Just do it. Absolutely the best thing you can possibly do. So you're learning whilst you're working. You can use your lived experience, so situation scenarios every single day. They all link in with your learning journey. It's just about pinpointing them.
Great, thank you. And then one final question. I know at Caring Homes you do a lot of support around apprenticeships. So what are you doing throughout this week for National Apprenticeship Week?
It's such an amazing week. We're very excited. We're currently pulling together everybody's testimonials. So people who are currently on apprenticeships, we're signposting them. So we're going to do a lovely piece on social media around highlighting how important our apprentices are. And also, if anybody's interested in doing apprenticeships, absolutely do it. We've got some comments from managers, from regional managers, the impact that apprenticeships have had on them, and noticing and watching their colleagues grow. We are also doing our road shows. So we're out and about in the homes, we're signposting apprenticeships, we're doing talks, we're having VIP visits. So it's just really about getting the word out there. It's a wonderful occasion for us to say how amazing our apprentices are, but also advertising for anybody who thinks, oh, I don't know whether I can do an apprenticeship. Well, come and talk to people who are on them. Come and have a chat and see that it is possible, because often it's that fear that limits us from taking that jump. But yeah, it's all about talking about apprenticeships and how wonderful the opportunity to do one is, how lucky we are.
That sounds really good. I think that's a really good